Hi guys, my name is Jessica and today I'm going to be making a jean purse with fringes. This is what my original purse looks like. Today I'm going to be making this out of these. I hope you guys enjoy it. Bye. For my tutorial, you will be needing a pair of old jeans, fabric scissors, sharps, fabric scissors, thread, and an old t-shirt for lining fabric, sewing machine. Okay, so the first step is to cut your fabric, or otherwise known as your jeans. I'm going to take my existing purse and I'm going to use it as a guide since I don't have a pattern. I'm just going to lay my purse on the flare of these jeans, and it actually fits the perfect length and width. All I have to do is cut. Okay, so I just cut out our jean fabric. Now I'm going to be cutting the lining. Pretty much I'm just laying this out on my fabric and I'm going to cut two pieces. You can mark it with chalk if you feel like it. I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so I've cut out my jean body for the purse, my lining fabric, and I went ahead and I cut out a pocket. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it yet, just to have it on the side in case I do want to use it. It's there. What we need to cut out is the fringes. Yay! Okay, we're going to open up the legs. Now I've got this long panel. We're just going to cut long strips. Now I have my 6 strips. 3 for the front and 3 for the back. Hi guys, welcome back. So I went ahead and I set up my mother's sewing machine, and I went ahead and I ended up cutting the body of the jean purse in half up one seam so that it opened up flat like this. And then I went ahead and I started to pin the fringe strips to the purse body. Now when you pin, make sure that the overlaying covers the seam that you're going to be putting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sew the top of the first one, the top. So I've gone ahead and I've sewn all of these panels on. There's no pins left. So now, the fun part, cutting the individual fringes. I really think I want those. It's finished! Yay! Your hands are really easy. So I've just now sewn in my lining seam to seam, very loosely, like you could even hand stitch it in. It's not a big deal, just to keep it in place. Now what I'm going to do now, we'll see it here. Now why did I do that? Because when you have your purse closed, I just wanted to give it a finished edge. Stitch these two together along the seam here. Okay, so I just finished stitching together this end, sew together these two sides. Okay, so I just finished sewing up this edge here, but I also went ahead and I stitched together the rest of this to this wall. Now the lining is completely secured onto the skirt. What I'm going to do is basically the same thing. I'm going to sew this together, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to sew this together, and then I'm going to sew what's left over together. Just make sure that all your fringes are facing down so that you don't snag any of them. Okay, now we're ready to turn it inside out. attached on all 4 walls. Or 3, sorry, 3. Okay, so I just attached my 2 last panels onto the last side. Yeah, so now I just have to cut them. So it'll look like this. Okay. Almost done. Well, we have to make a strap to put around, and we have to finish off this lining on top. I have this leftover from the shirt, which I'm probably going to use these as embellishment or appliques. So I'm probably going to cut myself a long strap now. We're going to cut 3 strips. So I went ahead and I finished my purse. Unfortunately, I finished it before I realized that the camera stopped filming, so I don't have the rest of it on film. I'm really sorry about that. But I do have a finished product if you'd like to know. This is what my purse looks like when it's finished. It's really nice and cute, and I actually was able to put in a pocket. I actually had to hand sew this in, so if anybody else knows of a better way that maybe I could have assembled this in, please leave a comment below or message me something. The last thing that I captured on tape was me saying that I wanted to cut the 3 strips to make the strap. Well, after I cut my 3 strips, I sewed them together to make one long one, and then I folded it in half to get a skinny one. And then I ended up taking my leftover red fabric, and then I made a really nice decorative racing stripe, or whatever you want to call it. And then I took the rest of the red and I made a beautiful finished seam around the top of my purse. I think it came out pretty close to my original, wouldn't you say? Now I have 2. Woohoo! Okay, well, I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.